What's up, guys? Here's a quick trade recap for the one trade that I took this morning. So off the open, we got a nice pop and then sold off about 200 points or so. Came back above, broke out of that downtrend, and got a nice push above a key level that I had marked out, which was at 18,110. So right here, we're getting that nice push above, and then we were rejecting off of that previous resistance at 180. So I was watching a retest and pullback into. I was looking for a pullback into that 110 spot, which again was that key level that we had broken out of, and that would have lined up with the EMAs that were catching up here. So I was looking for a long entry there if we got a pullback, and which we did right after another reject at like 170, 175. So basically, the thought process was, we broke out of a previous downtrend, so now by default, by definition, we are in a uptrend now, right? We push above a key level with volume, and I was looking for a low volume pullback and a hold above that 110 level, which again, both the 9 and the 21-day EMAs were catching up there. So this is a high probability setup in my opinion. So starting to pull back a bit here. If we can tap down to 110, I'll be interested in a long entry. Jesus. Looking for longs off of 110. Come back there. Let's see. Okay, I'm in 10 micros, in 20 micros, in 25 micros. My stop is going to be set at 20 points, which is at 94. Average is 114. We'll see if we can get a nice pop back up into towards 170. All right, nice push so far already. Up about 10, 15 points. We'll see. I'm looking for 170 if we can get the move. If not, this is still, I like this setup, so we'll see. Okay, I'm tightening my stop, 5-point stop here. Up 30 points. So, okay, stop is now in profit. We'll see what we can get from here, but up 30 points, so manage this however you want. Up about 40 points, 45 points. Let's see. Okay, I'm about to exit. All right, I'm out. Nice. Nice move. Very similar play to what we caught yesterday. Nice. Average was 114. Got out at 57, so 40 points in a minute. I'm going to take that every single time. So, of course, we're starting base above this previous uptrend now that we broke below, but we reclaimed it and trying to push off above from there. So we could push back up to 180 and then potentially like 200 from there. But, massive news day today. I'm not going to hold and hope for a 100-pointer. So nice move. Missed a couple A+ entries because I thought we were gonna hover around my my entry spot a bit longer, but missed a couple entries. But it was a good one. Waited for that retest back into that key level of 110 as well as into the EMAs. Took that long. Caught, 40 points, 43 points in a minute. It's solid. Beautiful. All right. Damn, 80 people in here. That's crazy. Anyone catch that? Put a 1 in the chat, please, if you made some money. Big day, so don't force anything if you're not in it. But that was a nice one. Nice. 800 already. Let's go. Sizing down, yeah, not a bad idea. Starting to consolidate around between 110 and 150, 160 now. So keep that in mind, but nice trade. Looks like this wants to push higher, in my opinion, but no rush. Retesting 180 here. Nice. Wow. So far, very pretty clean action, so can't complain too much about it. And you know the levels are getting respected. It's just you gotta be quick on the entries, or else it'll blow right off of that. So, but so far, nice action. Does not mean this is going to continue for the rest of the day. Right, we have very big news in an hour and 40 minutes. So, you know, keep that in mind. But if this pushes back above 180, I could see a retest of like 210, 230. We'll see. Yeah, looking starting to look a bit choppy. Technically making a higher high, higher low, but you know, just kind of whiplashy action now. So we'll see what the day gives us. But yeah, nice way to start the day.